Welcome in, welcome in. I know you can't see me yet, but I'm here. Can't find my mouse, that's why. Haha, I found it. There it is. Hi. I couldn't find my pointer. I was looking. It was not popping up there. Good evening. Welcome in. Very sorry for the delay. My son Jack is going to high school in the fall, and he has. Here we'll go with that. There we go. That's probably better. My son Jack is going to high school in the fall, and is a little bit of a late bloomer when it comes to sports. But in the last couple of years, he has taken on a lot of new endeavors, which is pretty brave at his age. So, he was supposed to have a scrimmage, his first scrimmage for football, football camp, summer camp. I played football as a kid. I really loved it. And so that was going to be a new adventure, and I really didn't want to miss it. And I didn't think I could quite get back for 8 o'clock. And I didn't want to miss that or skip the stream or whatever. So I just kind of pushed back a half hour to make sure that I was prepared. And then, of course, after I did all that and put it out there, then it rained and they changed it to just a regular practice. So that's the way it goes, I guess, right? So I'm sorry if you tuned in and at 8 o'clock, because I've been pushing the Tuesdays at 8, and then I wasn't there this week. Super sorry. I'm trying real hard to be consistent. But thank you for being here. So welcome. This is the Stream to No One, so hopefully you're someone. If you're new, I've been going out and playing some open mics and meeting some new faces, and been getting a lot of really, really nice feedback from people. And it's been really quite positive and very encouraging. And so if you're new, if you're old, you've heard this. If you're new, this stream started as a way for me to put out content, play songs that I've written. Being a recovering alcoholic and someone who struggles with a number of different disorders, sitting in a club all night is kind of tough. But I've been finding some great places lately. Last night at Elmhurst Brewing Company, and I'm looking at some other places. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. So this was a way for me to play some songs, create some content, give people a place to go to see what it is that I do. And if, sorry, I just heard one of my peas pop. That's better. Okay, sorry. And try to play a new song or like tonight, a format for me to play something brand new. And so a lot of what happens when you go play in a venue, it has less to do with how well you play and more to do with how many people you bring. And the truth is, thus far, I haven't been able to unlock that thing that brings a whole lot of people out to see me play in venue. Now I'm working on that. I'm trying to unlock that Rubik's Cube, or solve that Rubik's Cube, unlock that lock, whatever metaphor you want to use. But this was a way for me to put stuff up there and have it be there for whenever somebody wants to come across it, whether you come here live when I'm doing it or come back and watch it at a later date. And if you like something, you could watch it again. And if you enjoy something, feel free, please tell a friend. It would be great for this to expand as it's been slowly and steadily. The number of subscribers is going up. So if you can, and I'm getting better at it, I'm writing notes and being more prepared. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, it does make a difference. As I learn about this, it allows me to do some other things. If you like this, tell a friend. If they like it, remind them to subscribe. So there's that. And again, I said there were some really nice folks I've been meeting, who truly, in the last 6 months, I've met some people who have pointed out to me that I have this way of deflecting, like I have low self-esteem, and I make no secret about going to therapy and struggling with, a lot of things. And it helps when nice people say nice things about what I do, and it helps to give me the enough courage to stand here and sing songs. So it's something that I really like doing, but it's really hard to do. It's pretty scary sometimes. So I do appreciate it. There's been more and more people saying nice things, and it's really helpful. I'm grateful. Coming up in this weekend, Saturday night, at Brother Chimp Brewing in North Aurora. I believe that is on Orchard Road, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have the address right in front of me, but it is. I don't believe there's more than one Brother Chimp Brewing in North Aurora, so I'm pretty sure you can find it. From 6 to 9. I'm doing a set of a lot of original songs, some covers. But I'm trying these days to transition to play more of the stuff that I've written, and be a little more selective in the covers that I choose. In a couple weeks, I have a Monday night, also from 6 to 9 at Potter's Place in Naperville. Then, of course, in September, Saturday, September 7th, Two Brothers Roundhouse, starting at 8:30 p.m. The whole band. And we're going to try to learn some new material, and we're working on stuff for that already. So we'll see you for some of those. So that's that stuff. I mentioned the open mic stuff. The next couple weeks, the Elmhurst Brewing Company has been great. I've been there for 3 weeks in a row, but I will not be there the next couple weeks. The people there are really, really nice, and I have every intention of going back there. I believe Rick. Shoot, I forgot the other guy's name. There's two guys. Rick is the one guy that does the social media stuff, and the other guy tells the corny jokes, and I'm a big fan of corny jokes, as we know. But they do a really great job, and the atmosphere at the venue is supportive. The staff is great, truly, and it's a wonderful atmosphere. This Monday, I'm going to try. There's a place that's the other direction I'm going to try. That's I'm going to try and go to. Hopefully, we'll see what that's like. And then I believe it's in Geneva. Preservation. I'm going to go there Monday. And then Thursday, I'm going to try to go to a place that I've really been wanting to go for a long time. Is in Lockport, and that is this. I think it's just called The Studio. So, and that is, like a singer-songwriter showcase. Little less of a bar atmosphere, although they have drinks and food. I think it's a bit more of a listening atmosphere, so I'm looking forward to that. So that is upcoming. So that brings us to the song for this evening, which is something that I literally have written in the last month, called "Wish I Knew," and it's a saying. It's something that I say or have said a lot in the last few months, or in the last few years, really. Sometimes I am baffled by what's going on around me, whether it be culturally or politically, or you know, just becoming an older curmudgeon-y guy looking at younger people and going, I wish I knew what the heck was happening. None of this makes any sense to me. So that was the point of beginning, as I had this this sort of riff that I came up with. It's a really simple chord progression, which, you know, sometimes the simplest progressions with the right feel and the right rhythm are the best canvas for something. And it was sort of like at this point in my life, you know, I find myself, you know, visiting these psychological places. And I've made no secret about seeking psychotherapy to sort of sort out some of the issues that and dysfunctions that I've experienced, because I want to correct them. Or correct is probably the wrong word, but improve, not fall into the same traps, not have the same issues that create anxiety or depression, or you know, just generally be a happier and more, you know, well-adjusted person. So and as I experience new coping mechanisms and find ways that, like, I can feel myself slipping into a pattern that I notice, and then having to take a breath or take a few moments or take a day and choose a different way to deal with it. That's sort of what happened in this song. This sort of like this reoccurring pattern, which is people who deal with anxiety and depression. You know, it creeps back in when things are going good. You're sort of always looking over your shoulder for when it's not going to be so good anymore. But there are ways to identify that, as I'm learning, and cope and make changes in your approach, and it can help. You know, I think it's sort of like alcoholism, and one of the things I learned in that is that it's never over, and you never conquered it, and you always kind of have to be, you know, have your guard up, but it's real. You know, these are real things. I try not to, you know, pull any punches. So, and as I started to find myself, you know, I wrote some notes, because there's sometimes I start these things and I go on a stream of consciousness and I lose track of what I wanted to say, and I don't want to do that today. So, in this song, you know, when I found myself, you know, drifting into a sort of a negative headspace, I wanted to pull it back to a positive thing, which is sort of where I am these days, and trying to spread kindness and patience and caring and empathy. Those are things that you know, some people don't see much value in, but I think they're everything. So, you know, and then also learning, you know, in your life, which people are worth working to keep around. And then there's people that you can always care about, but that you need to just sort of tear off the Band-Aid, cut bait, whatever metaphor again you want to use. So those are hard choices. It's hard to know. So that's sort of the basis of what this was. And I wish I knew, you know, what the right answers were, is sort of the basis. So Wish I Knew is a brand new song. You're hearing it. Let me see. Ha! Almost. Ha! How many people went reverb? All right. I don't know anymore which way to go. No matter which road I choose, I'm further from home. I don't believe anymore. Try to keep the faith. Harder and harder I try, it seems my dreams are further away. Wish I knew what I'm supposed to do. Used to be so clear. How did I end up here? I couldn't feel anymore, was numb from the pain. Nothing made sense to me, and I couldn't explain. Found myself looking around for kindness to show. I'll find the good where I can. I'm putting down these burdens low. Try to be kind, try to be fair. It used to be so clear. How did I end up here? Not everyone's worth your time and energy. Sometimes it's better to rip off the Band-Aid. Wish I knew what I'm supposed to do. Used to be so clear. How did I end up here? I wish I knew what I'm supposed to do. Used to be so clear. How did I end up here? I knew, I wish I knew, I wish I knew. I don't know, what do you think? Brand new. Played it last night at the open mic, but the microphone kind of sounded like this. I don't think anybody can hear it. I don't think anybody could hear any of the words. So, hopefully you like it. I don't know. Let's see if Fred the Screaming Goat likes it. What do you think, Fred? I think you liked it. All right. So I think that brings us to the dumb joke of the day. So we'll go dumb joke of the day. We're gonna read. I don't know if you noticed, but we have a mailbox now. It says right here, U.S. mail. Not bad, huh? So let's reach in. Oh, look, there's a letter in an envelope. Let's see who sent us a letter. This letter comes from Ellie Mae Clampett in Beverly Hills, California. Ellie Mae sent us a joke that says, all right, so what I try to do is I take the joke itself and I make it a little more personal. So, for those of you who don't know, my wife is very, very Irish. And the other day I went in and she was ironing a 4-leaf clover. And I said, don't you know it's bad to iron a 4-leaf clover? Because you should never press your luck. Oh, you know what? I had a thing too. Wait. Where's the? I had it all set up, and then it was making a noise. We're gonna try this again. Oh, that's a bummer too. Here, wait. I had this set up, and then it was making these weird noises. So wait. We're gonna go back, and then we'll edit this in post production. We'll cut it right here. We'll go. See, it was doing that, and I couldn't have it do that. So, but that's why that was not on. So, but we'll edit all this out. So never mind all this, because you should never press your luck. Thank you. I will make that go away again. For some reason, it was making that noise, and I had to make it go away. So, anyways, every week we try to improve something. I hope you like the song. MeLMuzic.com, MELMUZIC. The Fabulous Gene does a great job of making sure things are updated because I am doing too many things at once and I screw this stuff up constantly. That is a little self-deprecating, but it's also true. I do a poor job of keeping up with it, and it is one of my shortcomings. It takes a good friend and someone who has been very supportive in my music to help keep it organized. And I'm grateful for that. So there is stuff on there as far as if you want to know where there's a show or an address or things coming up or how to find music. We're trying to improve this stuff. But I'm pretty terrible at it for sure. And working to get better at it. So MeLMusic.com. You can go to Spotify. There is stuff that will be released soon. Got a little sidetracked in the last couple months, but coming back to it. And so I think that's it for this month. So don't be afraid to try to chat it up with each other. Obviously, I can't comment on the chat thing, but there's a chat thing. I don't know if there's a reason it doesn't work for people. Let me know. Or if I've seen people that do chat on there. And if other people don't know or it doesn't work, I had somebody say I tried and it didn't work. Let's figure it out. Y'all can chat. So, all right. Have a good week. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday at Brother Chimp. Thanks. I really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. And I don't know. Go Wildcats. I don't know, that's my son's football team.